Now, a new study shows you may be paying the price for extreme weather when you pay for groceries. The Barcelona Supercomputer Center found climate change is causing food prices to rise around the globe. The study examined short-term price spikes as a result of extreme heat, drought, or heavy precipitation between 2022 and 2024. One example of their findings, the cost of olive oil, seeing a 50% price hike in January of 2024 compared to the year before. And that's been attributed to the drought in Italy in 2022 and 2023, greatly reducing olive oil production. So it's really having an effect on all of us. You know, we think that extreme weather is like, oh, as long as I can stay in the AC, but really we're seeing it all over with grocery prices, with our health, with all of it.
Yeah, and one of the things with climate change is it's not just, you know, today was a little hotter, tomorrow is going to be a little colder in the wintertime. It's the entire structure of our spread of climate zones is completely shifting. It's almost like Memphis is being shifted south to, say, Jackson, Mississippi. We're getting more and more like their climate.
Wow.
And we're seeing these climate zones changing so much that it means droughts come at different times of year, your harvest season changes, your planting dates change, and then we get more unpredictable weather like major flash flooding can lead to completely ruined crops as well.
You know, we should talk to a farmer. I wonder if they're probably going through it right now.
Yeah, we've had a lot of heat around the area, so a lot of people who are out there maybe harvesting as well are dealing with the heat that we've had. So going from climate to weather, think of the difference between climate and weather. Weather is your mood during the day versus climate describes more your personality, the long-term ways that we see what can happen in our weather. Now take a look here in East Memphis right now. We've got a little bit of a light breeze out of the east. You can see from the flag on top of Clark Tower. Temperatures today were on the hot side, but not quite as hot as yesterday, but still holding on to a lot of that heat. Large buildings like Clark Tower are made of concrete and actually hold on to heat very easily, and they slowly release that overnight. So Memphis still 88 degrees versus places like Tunica, Batesville, Oxford already down into the lower 80s. We call this the urban heat island effect. It actually keeps us warmer overnight during the summertime and even during the wintertime too. So 88 also in Forest City, 82 in Dyersburg, 82 out towards Bolivar, and 81 in Oxford. Dew points are in the mid 70s right now, so still pretty humid tonight. We're going to keep up with those mid-70 dew points as we go into next week, and as we see those temperatures get back to the mid-90s, heat index is going up. Current heat index still feels like 97 this evening, so tomorrow we're still dealing with that dangerous heat. Once we get up above 105, that's when it becomes dangerous. And then next week, we're also looking at another weather impact alert. So remembering, stay hydrated, checking on your friends, making sure that AC is still working, and if you got to have the AC repair people come out, give them some water while they're outside fixing your air conditioning. Taking a look at the heat index tomorrow, we're getting up to around 106 here in Memphis, 108 down towards the Tunica area. They've been trending much warmer than us here in Memphis over the last several days. Then as we go into the weekend, we ease back on the heat a little bit. Saturday and Sunday getting down below that 105 mark, but then next week we'll likely be pushing that 110 mark once again, which is where we get into the more hazardous zone. Take a look at infrared satellite. We've had a lot of thunderstorms out across the Central Plains. Chicago had a big pop-up thunderstorm earlier, and we've had thunderstorms along the Gulf Coast as well. This is that tropical disturbance that was here just last week, kind of did a circle around the southeast and is back in the Gulf now. Radar not showing a whole lot, but we see some ground clutter. That's just where the radar beam is being bent back down to the surface and picking up bugs and other junk at the surface. Looking through the forecast as we get into the day tomorrow, we'll actually see some clouds. That'll help to get our temperatures down a little bit. This model is modeling it a lot thicker. These are going to be just those puffy daytime cumulus clouds, not completely overcast skies, but we might see a pop-up shower embedded in here. Look how sparsely populated those showers are. It's just going to be one or two as we go through the afternoon. Some of the heat of the day going to get the atmosphere bubbling a little bit, but we're mostly under high pressure, which pushes down. 79 and partly cloudy as we go overnight tonight, so we're staying pretty warm overnight. We'll see the high around 94 with mostly sunny skies, but still some pop-up cumulus clouds. Weather impact alert for Friday, and that returns Monday of next week as we have yet another heat wave.